guys?
We're here today to check out the Patreon poll winner of the week, and it's none other than...
Oh,
I'm waiting for you because I can't pronounce the last name.
Oh, Darkwoods, My Betrothed.
Thank you. I always say my betrothed. I don't know. Anyways, the name of the song is Murktide and Midnight Sun, which probably two things that go hand in hand. I know I woke up this morning, I thought, tonight, I think with my Midnight Sun, I want some Murktide. That's kind of what I'm going with.
I don't even know what Murktide is.
Neither do I, but I think the two of them go together.
I thought you knew what it meant.
No, it's just, if they put it together on the song, it must go together.
It must make sense.
Yeah, it must make sense. They wouldn't throw something out there that it's completely unrational. So I'm just going with it. All right, are you ready to check out the second? I believe this is the second video from their upcoming album. We check out the first one, and I believe was also a Patrono poll winner of the week. So back to back. Well, not necessarily back to. You guys get my point. Anyways, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. All right, you go first. You go first on this one.
I enjoyed that one. The chorus was very like a brother thing coming together type thing.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a brotherhood feel.
Brotherhood feel. I do want to say some of the words. I don't know if you caught this, but some of the words did feel a little bit off. Like some of the lyrics fell a little bit off.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
No, I'm not talking about like the lyrics himself. I'm talking about
The way it was singing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They felt a little bit off to me, at least. There were certain parts, especially the part where it kind of slowed down there, right around the end there. It did feel like it wasn't enough. I don't know how
there
to
was
say
not
it.
enough room for it.
No. The confidence of him saying those words wasn't there.
Oh, like he was not saying with conviction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of them, I feel like some of the words were just like placed on top of each other.
So having said that, what did you think in terms of this one being completely like clean vocals versus the previous one that we checked out, which was more that traditional black metal, like that grittiness?
I think when it comes to comparing them, I enjoyed that one a lot compared to this one. This one I liked because it was nice and it was more folky, but had still some darkness to it. And in that sense, I enjoyed myself some dark folky vibes, which is what this gave me. But comparing it to the last song, I think because it was the harsh vocals covering that.
Well, it's harder for you to tell exactly the pronunciation of each and every single.
But
one
I think
when
that's why it's better for bands that are not fully.
They're not singing in their native language.
Yeah, and they're not the way they sing in English is not like the best. I think the harsh vocals is the better path to take
because it kind of covers it up.
Because it masks it, but then also when you hear the accent through the harsh vocals, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't like break down the harsh vocals. If anything, it adds to the.
It adds a little bit of atmosphere, actually.
Yeah, so I think that's what makes bands that don't speak English the best. When they do harsh vocals, that makes it a lot better. And that's just why I think the last song, in my opinion,
was more memorable.
Not more. I'm gonna remember that, especially with the chorus in this song. Very bouncy.
Yeah, I like that part too.
So I'm obviously gonna remember this one, but that one I think is, in my opinion, is better. But this one I'm not, and I'm saying it's a terrible song. This song I actually enjoy too.
It's a different track.
It's way different, yeah.
I mean, they almost sound like they're coming from two different albums when you think about it, in terms of the soundscape, the atmosphere, the vocals, everything. The interesting part about it is when we did the previous video, people mentioned in the comment section that they didn't like the harsh vocals because I'm being 100% honest here. These two videos is our first introduction to this band, so we don't really have anything to go by as far as what previous albums sounded like.
Yeah.
But in the comment section of the previous video, some people were saying that they didn't enjoy the vocals because they missed the cleaner vocals from previous records. So I'm thinking this song goes more towards how the band sounded in previous albums versus the other song. Having said that, I actually enjoyed the harsher vocals more than I did the clean vocals. The two songs give me different vibes, don't get me wrong. The other one felt more like a pure traditional black metal song. This one, I'm with you, it had a little bit of a folky vibe in it. So it takes you in a completely different direction. It feels different, it sounds different. So it's kind of hard to compare the two. But I prefer that darkness there that those harsh vocals brought together in the previous track, at least for me. I understand if you're a fan of the band and you're perhaps more used to one style, obviously you're gonna go towards that.
Yeah. Because
we're new to the band and we only have two songs to really like go by.
And both songs are completely different.
But I preferred the darkness of the other one.
I prefer,
how gritty
it
was really gritty and just driven. The guitars, just
I prefer it, but that doesn't take anything away from the song.
That doesn't mean this one is not good. It's just
that was
caught me by surprise, though.
It caught me by surprise, but that one thing about the way the words were coming across, that's my only kind of
pet peeve.
Pet peeve, yeah. Because the rest of the song I enjoyed and it's not most of it like that. It's just few here and there.
Here and there, you spotted.
I can hear it. It was just a few here and there. It wasn't the main thing about the track that happened. So I enjoyed myself.
It didn't take that much away from
exactly
the overall enjoyment of the song. I just liked the previous track because to me it felt a little bit more driven. It had that grittiness, that direct guitar riff, just like really penetrating. This song felt completely different, and for me, this is a song that I need to listen to it more in order to be able to feel comfortable in it, because I came in expecting somewhat of a continuation of what the previous track gave me, and then when you come in here and it has a little bit more of a methodic process, there's more melody, even the orchestrations on the track feel almost a little bit more cinematic at times. When you have all of that stuff going on that wasn't there in the previous song, it takes you a little bit of time for you to start to get used to it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, by the time I got used to it, I was already towards the end of the song. So I kind of, for a track like this, I need to go through it more in order to really take it all in, because it just caught me off guard. The vocals, the atmosphere, like that slight notion of folkiness that the song had, all of this kind of took me a little bit away from what I was expecting coming in. So it's always hard when you have a certain expectation, you come in and it's like a 180 from that expectation. It takes you a little bit of time to get back on track to what the song is all about. Doesn't take anything away from it, but it felt completely different, and I gravitate more towards that first single. I don't know, I just like that fucking rawness that single had. That was like gritty as hell. Vocally and sound-wise, it's just more traditional black metal, I would say.
Yeah.
This is a different vibe. Still really cool, but different. I just feel like this is a song, at least, if I had heard this song before, the transition to the other one would have been easier.
Yeah, but since it's the other way around...
But it's the other way around makes things a little bit more difficult. You know what I mean? So, like, if this was been the first single, my introduction to the band, I would be like, wow, this is really atmospheric. I really dig this, blah, blah. And then when the next one comes, I would be like, holy shit, they went in a completely different path. But I can also really appreciate what this song is all about. Going from that to this, it's a much difficult task than the other way around. At least for me it is. That's how I feel. But still, a great track all around. Anything else you want to add? By the way, the album comes out November 12th on Napalm Records, so keep your eyes and ears open for that if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think
we exhausted everything?
Yeah, we covered everything.
I think we've covered everything as well. All right, so thank you to everybody on Patreon that voted for this song for this video. We'll see you guys at the next video tomorrow. See ya.
See ya.